Alrighty. So this is euphonium. The first thing we're gonna do is learn how to pick it up. So just watch me really quick. The first step on your euphonium, you'll put your hands kind of like this around the valves, and then you'll wrap your left arm around kind of like you're cradling a baby. Do you want to try that for me?
Okay.
Yep, and we always play with the first knuckle of our fingers, never with the second. And that's how you play on yours. Yeah, just like that. That looks really good. So now we're gonna play some follow the leader. So you're just gonna do exactly what I do. Yeah, so make sure when you're playing you have good posture and you're sitting up straight. If sometimes that means you have to, how I like to hold it is I like to pull it across my body and then hold it around here and then lift it up a little bit. So it comes right up to your face. Just like with other instruments, you don't want to lean into it, you want it to lean into you. So let's try it one more time. There we go, really just free breath. Alright, now we're going to do an activity that's called the 3 blows. So the first 2 times, we're just going to blow through the instrument, and then the third time, you're going to make a sound. Whatever note comes out is fine. I'm going to demonstrate for you. So if you could do that for me, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that was really great. So now we're going to talk about one of the 2 ways that brass players can change notes. I call this changing vertically in between partials like this. And so for lower notes, you want to have just more air and just think of breathing like this. Slow air, but just a lot of air. And then for high notes, you'll think like this. For high notes, you'll think like this. Did you hear how fast the air was moving? So it's fast air in a thinner aperture. So we're going to try to do the 3 blows, but with a low note. So your air should sound like this. But you'll probably be playing this note. So just think slow air, do the 3 blows for me. Even slower air. There you go. And now we're going to do it for a higher note. So we're going to do this. Exactly, and a higher pitch came out. So for those higher notes, you have tighter embouchure, faster air, and for those lower notes, you want slower air and a wider embouchure, more loose embouchure. So now we're gonna look at the other way to change notes, which is horizontally. So horizontally is within the same. You don't change your lips very much. You just change the valves. So let's play follow the leader on this one too. Yeah, exactly like that. Exactly like that. That was really good. And now we're going to try something. You seem to be getting it pretty quickly. So we're going to try changing horizontally and vertically at the same time. That note we just played, if you go up, you have to do this. Which is changing partials. So let's try that. And you have to tighten up your embouchure and put the first valve down. Yeah, try that one more time. Great job. And now some of these different techniques we've talked about are demonstrated in this song that I'm going to play for you. Simple Gifts, you should recognize it. Yeah, I started on the wrong partial. That happens a lot on brass, is if you have to really hear the pitch in your head before you play it. So I started too high. I started on an F instead of a C, so I'm going to start on the right note now. so that's the, thank you. And the best way, there's some things in here I'd like to talk about. So in these last two measures, we go from a middle F down to low F, right? So that takes some serious horizontal and vertical changing. So let's start out, let's try to play that first note together. So I'll play it and then join in. Great job. Now this one's going to be a little tricky. Yeah, it's first and third valve, and you just really do this for me. Do the horse, like do a horsey noise. Yeah. Now basically do that into your instrument. There you go. Great job. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to change horizontally and vertically in a way. So in the first note, we're gonna change kind of both ways. We're gonna go from low F, and then we're gonna move to the B flat above that. We're just gonna change by partials. So kind of, let's play Follow the Leader a little bit. So it's first and third, and then the rest is open. Do the horsey noise again for me. Do the horsey noise again for me. All right, now do that into your instrument, and I can pull up your valves with Vegas now. But just so you know, there's a bunch of other partials above that you can go like. Right? And that it's kind of almost a whole tone scale. But yeah, you just, that's how you change notes, and you sound really great. Thanks.